Before I begin eating, I want to record a story to share with you that I hope you will appreciate as much as I do. Usually on Sundays, I eat breakfast and then I go shopping in Beersheba, except for on Sundays in which I donate plasma, in which case I do the shopping in Jerusalem. On Mondays, I usually work out and then have breakfast. Today's a Monday, and yesterday was a plasma day, so I was planning on doing the shopping in Jerusalem afterwards. But basically, I'm doing an online program, certified functional medicine practitioner program, and I was preparing materials for the commute to listen to or read on the bus, and it ended up taking longer than expected. I guess I got there later than expected, and I was not able to do the shopping in order to get back in time for my FFF series. So I decided, okay, I can go shopping on Monday, which would require both the working out and the shopping. So my plan was to work out, have breakfast, and then go shopping. But after the workout this morning, I thought, I realized that I feel better, at least I have a bigger endorphin rush if I don't eat right away. So I said, you know what? After the workout, let me go shopping and then come back home and eat. So I showered. I plan on eating shortly. But what happened because of the timing is I think really beautiful. So I was on the way to the shopping to do my shopping in Beersheba, and I see a bird carcass on the sidewalk, and I take a piece of cardboard and I push it over to the soil between the street and the sidewalk, and I say, you know what? Let me try to dig a grave if I can, rather than just covering it with the cardboard. And I look around and I see like a paper cup, and I start digging, and it's not really working so well. I'm able to get maybe an inch or a half centimeter deep, and I say, okay, at least I can put the bird in the little ditch, an inch deep, not half an inch deep, and then cover it with the soil, and then put the cardboard. And just at that moment, a guy comes across, walking from across the street, carrying a bucket and a pickaxe. He asks me what I'm doing, and I say, I found a bird carcass and I'm trying to bury it. And he asked to see it. Apparently, he didn't say why, but the reason became clear shortly thereafter, because as soon as I showed him the size, he took his pickaxe, started digging a grave. It wasn't 6 feet deep, but it was not a shallow grave. It was, he just kept digging and digging, and I kept thinking, like, okay, that's, it's going to be, he's going to stop, and I'm going to put the bird in, and he kept digging and digging until, he finally finished. I put the bird in, and he covered it, not with a pickaxe, but he took out of the bucket a trowel and very respectfully buried it. And it was just a beautiful moment. The two of us working together, two strangers, and to be able to do that kind act for one of God's creatures. And there's a few morals here, It's the idea of, do that. How do I phrase it? That, you gotta act for God to help you out, and it's the idea that God doesn't help you out unless you make the first step. So had I just left the bird there, or had I not started digging the grave, that I would have missed the guy. I would have left before he came over. So you got to take the first step. That's the second and the second moral is just the idea of providence, and it's so many things had to fall into place, the time wise, in order for that moment to happen. I had to be in my online program in the first place. I had to be printing out the resources yesterday, which caused the delay, which made me go shopping today instead of yesterday. I would have gotten there a few minutes earlier and missed the guy had it not been for the fact that as I was taking my bicycle out, I said, oh, it's low in air, let me refill it, which refill it with air, which itself took a few minutes. And that act of refilling the air would not have happened had I done it last week or the week before, and so on and so forth. And the traffic, just the wind, all these things caused that exact timing. So that was really cool. And I actually saw the guy on the way back, and he asked me if I had a wrench to open something, and he's doing some work with like something on the floor, a drain or something, and I didn't. But you know what? That guy helped me. I offered to go back towards the industrial part of Beersheba to buy it for him. He told me that he has someone coming with it already. But like, that's cool. That we both help each other out, or at least make the offer to, and just make efforts, help people out, and when Providence happens, recognize it. Don't just call it coincidence or happenstance. So I hope you appreciate this story. I know I did, and I still do.